Hello Internet, you can call me Zedrius. Back here at the range today, got my Ruger 1022. I'm going to be testing this really cheap Axeon red dot that can be changed from red, green, and blue. I just mounted it, haven't taken any shots yet. I'm gonna sight it in, see how good it does. Just gonna showcase the firearm first. This is I don't know, I think it's the 4th collector's edition in the series of Ruger 1022 collector editions. This is the first one I got. I really wanted 1022. This happened to be available at the time, so I just use it. I don't baby this thing. I shoot it like any other regular one that you would. It's got a nice, cool bolt there. I originally got it for the stock. It replicates the M1 Garand, that style stock. Kind of went because it's got the sight. It comes stock with the ghost ring front blade sight, and with that stock on it, it looked pretty authentic. For hunting purposes, plinking and hunting, you know, small game. So this is a lot lighter, so it's easier to hunt with, and I don't have to worry about marking it up really or whatever. So we're gonna shoot it now. Got, I think it's Winchester Super X. If it's not Super X, it's white box, but I think it's Super X. BX25. Turn this on to, what am I gonna play with? First, let me test to see what comes up better. I got it on blue. On max brightness, it's pretty clear. Try red on max. Oh, red on max. Just like a regular red dot. It actually looks pretty nice too. And green on max. I don't know if they really make a difference. I can see them all. None really looks better than the other one. They're all nice and bright, easily visible. On an orange back. Blue's actually pretty easy to see on the orange. Let's go back to green. I'm gonna try blue. I don't know if you can see it in the camera there. Not really. I think it picked it up, but not really. I'll just take some shots, see where it's printing. We're at about 15 right here. I'd say a little left. Elevation's about fine. Put the safety on. We'll go back at about the 20. I don't have to be this close. Alright, from here we're at about 20 now. And I'm rested, not just from the shoulder. Definitely going left. I'm right on the far right, and it's printing just a little left from the middle. Yeah, I'll take this out and we'll fix this. So remove that. This will eject the bullet. That was never there. That was right at the end. This is the mix of volley shots I just did. Put 25 on it exact. Emptied that magazine. And from the shoulder, my shoulder shots were hitting about here, and I was probably trying to go right in the middle. Yeah, some of those went pretty far, but that was from the shoulder. And then when I rested, you can see this is really worn. And I was holding here at the end, right on this side, and I was printing about the middle. So we got to go back and fix that, and we'll put this back to about normal. Alright, so we gotta adjust windage. Elevation is about right on. And so if we're hitting to the left, I think I'm supposed to spin this to the right. I've done this many times where I spin one way and go, oh no, that's the wrong way. So I think it's the right, and this is telling me if I spin it like this, that should be fixing it. Try 5 clicks, that should have made a difference. Spin this back on and turn that on. We'll get another mag in here, another BX25. It's got Winchester Super X. Use Super X or mini mags for hunting. Let's see what it does here. See if I went the wrong way or not. Aim for the middle again. No, I think I went the wrong way. I'm gonna say I went the wrong way. So safety on. Take this out. Step up. I was stuck. And just slide this right back in. I think that gives us 23 shots. Then I'll take this off, and instead of going right, I'll spin it to the left. And I went 5, so I'll go 10. That was 2 at the end, so that's 10. Don't have to be precise, just getting a feel for it and then going from there. Load this back up. safety off. And we're ready to try this again. Going for the middle, see where we print. Uh-oh. I think I'm getting further away. I'll just put the safety on, take the cap off, hold my muzzle down. Spin it the other way, like 15 clicks. Let's go 20. And see about where that puts us. Aiming for the middle again. Well, didn't like that one. Nope. Malfunction. Get that out of there and try it again. I'm gonna aim to the right again. Oh, I think that's working. Yep. Now I forget which way I was spinning it. It wasn't quite enough. Let me get the safety on. Take this off. I think I was going this way. So I'll go 5. And if it gets worse, then I'll go 10. So I turned it to the L arrow. I'll go opposite. I'm gonna aim at the bottom corner, bottom right side corner, and if it prints near the middle or even closer, then I did it right. Oh, safety off. I think I got further away. Yep. That was wrong. Slowly getting there. So against the L and 10. Oh, that's with it. That should have me about pretty bang on now. Gonna aim for that bottom corner again. It almost looks like I hit it though. Alright, we'll stop right there. Or I'll pick that up. Safety on. Where did that go? Get this back in here. I don't know how much we're at. It feels a lot lighter. I'd say there's maybe 5 to 10 rounds left. I'll go spray this again. So I'm gonna come over. I'll just put 2 clicks. And I'm thinking that should have me about centered now. See where it prints there. I'll aim in the center again now that it's Got a new coat on there. Come down to the knee and rest my hand. And again, right, aiming for center. If I had the safety off. So not quite. Do this again. I'll put, I don't know, 3. See where I'm at with that. So it might even be going a tiny bit high, but a tiny bit high is fine. I'll just correct that, because if I stretch out, it's going to drop. Right for the center. Now I'm going to try the southeast, right in the corner. Now we're off just a little bit still. Put a few more clicks on there. Probably go 3 again. And put another one. Try to go right at that corner again. I think we're good. Yeah, I just wasn't pulling hard enough. No. Take that out. We'll throw these in here. I'm not sure what these are. 2 of them are CCI mini mags, and the rest might be Super X, or maybe they're Federal or something. We'll figure it out. Oh. Probably gotta load it. I think we need another coat on there. I have no idea where those are going. And I can see what they are now. What is this? Federals, just standard. Get this loaded back up. We got some CCI Mini Mag hollow point, 36 grainers. Pretty common round for them. The 22 long rifle. And we're gonna go try center again, see where we're hitting. And I've been shooting on blue. I'll switch it up and go green. So I think I got a little bit of sun on me. and blue is kind of fading into the sun. Yeah, green overtakes the whole target. Just see the dot now. So I'll try to put it on center. And that looked about dead on. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the target there, but because it's paint, when the bullet hits, it's gonna splatter and look a lot bigger. But because of how close that is, the groups are probably pretty good. Fire a couple more and we'll go down there and see what it looks like. Maybe a few more. Just trying to hold center, pretty much where I've been trying to hold this whole time. I know I said a few, it's a lot more than a few, so maybe one more and then we'll go check it. There's my one more. I didn't lie to you. I'm not sure how much I shot there. I would guess probably 15 or so. It looks like right about there is where they're hitting. Had, I don't know, I'd say 3, 4, 5 at most, right off to the side. That could have been after it started getting harder to see, veered a little bit, but that looks like where they were all hitting. I'm happy with that. That's a pretty nice group. That would hit a squirrel right in the head. We're not getting it super tight. I mean, I don't know how good that sight is. It's my first time out with it, and I'm impressed. I would hunt with it. Get another coat of orange. Yeah, you can see how it just eats as it hits. But you can tell where it's really shiny. That's where your impact is. Get that on there. Wait just a tiny bit. I'll get a black dot in the center. I don't think it'll make much of a difference, but we'll try it. Just one right, something like that. It's kind of running, but right there is where I'm going to try to hold now and go from there. All right, I'll switch it over to red dot now, and then I'll kind of give an opinion on how good this thing is. I'm using it on max. Maybe I'll tone the red one down to 1, see how good it does. So I got red dot on 1. I can see it pretty fine. Get a couple of shots there. Oh, not done. Malfunction. I don't know how many fell out. It sounded like 3, 2 2 or 3. Put this down. So I got a round on the ground. .1022, what it's known to do, just gums up and jams up every now and again. After about 200, you have to clean the thing. It'll just start jamming a lot. You send a few more down there. This is still that CCI hollow point mini mag. That one might be low. What have I got here? I'm gonna switch to Federal. I got it where I want it with my hunting rounds. We'll see what just some standard Federal will print. Aiming in the same spot. I'm gonna turn it up though. One is kind of dim. It works, but it's dim. You probably want it on at least 2. 2 looks pretty good. You might want to make sure it's loaded too. So that would help. Now, just to make sure, I'm gonna go to the southwest. Not right in the corner, but just above. See how close I get. Yeah, they're printing about the same. Put one more over there. Yeah. So now we can just have some fun. You stand up and get a few from the shoulder. Never mind. So I got the 10 rounder loaded with some Browning 22. This stuff, I think it's like 1300 FPS. So a little higher than standard. I'll take 5 prone and then I'll get up and do 5 from the shoulder. Should be able to tell how much more accurate prone is, as long as I can get the sight up that high. So if I can count, that was 5. That was prone. And from here, they look pretty close. Now you'll see some deviation when I shoot from the shoulder. On that level 2 red dot still. Maybe I shot more or loaded less than I thought. I think that was 3 shoulder shots. This is us from that Browning. I think I did 6 prone, 4 standing from the shoulder. I would bet this is prone, and 1, 2, 3, 4 was my shoulder shots. Don't underestimate prone. If you can't get nothing to rest, prone is very accurate, and then in a battle situation you present a very small target. Don't forget that. This is that Browning 22. It's just a round nose. So this will be the last of the shooting for this video. Gonna put 7 of the Browning. If I loaded them right, there should be 7 Browning, and then we'll do 3 on the milk jug. See if we can get them with 3. 7 on the target, just aim for the black spot, see what happens. Gonna bump the red dot up to full power, so we're on 3. Pretty bright. So that was 7. From what I can see, those ones are shooting either a little right or I am, but the groupings are all pretty much right together. Now we're going back to it should be 3 CCI Mini Mag hollow points now. And I'll try to be a trickster and shoot the cap off on the first one, see if we can do it. I think I saw the cap fly off. We gotta go check it. I'm pretty sure it flew off. So I'll try one more for the top where the cap would have been. It did blow off, which was kind of cool. But we'll look at the jug, see where I hit, and then the last one, I'm just gonna take them out, go center for where that green dot is up there. I don't know if you can see the green dot. It might just look like a dark smudge. That was my cap attempt. I think it went high. Now I'm gonna try for the center on that dark spot. One dead 2-liter or 1-gallon milk jug. Back here at the reloading, cleaning workbench kind of setup. Basically call it the man cave. And get a closer look at, I guess show off the firearm a little tiny bit. It's Ruger 1022. But mostly wanted to cite this Axeon, whatever it's called here. I think it's Axeon. Red dot. I'll leave a link to what it is, but I believe it's called the 3X RDS. There's two versions. One's just a red dot, and this one gives you the option of red, green, and blue. Also says it's fog, shock, and waterproof. I didn't test that. Get that back laid down there. What I did do was I just mounted it to my 1022, sighted it in as close as I could on steel. I would just like to clarify, I wouldn't run out and go hunting with this after that. Before a hunt, I would go set up a paper at the shooting table. It's actually 25. I think I was saying it was 20 yards from there. It's from the table, it's 25. And that's actually if you're standing up by the table. Back when you're sitting at the table, it's more like 26, 27, something like that. But we'll just say 25. I would set up paper at 25, and then I would set up paper at 50. Take a few shots with whatever round I happen to be hunting with. Usually it's Winchester Super X or CCI Mini Mag out of a 22. That's what I would hunt with. And I would take at least 3 shots at 25. Make sure I'm hitting where I'm aiming, where it's going to hit. It should be where I'm aiming, but if not, I know where to correct, where it's going to print. Make sure the groups are tight. And as we saw, just on the steel, the groups were fine. But as I was saying, if I was going to take this out to hunt, the day of the hunt, I would go and set up paper at 25, take at least 3 shots, set up paper at 50, take at least 3 shots, and make sure it's hitting, and I know where it's going to hit as long as I put it there. And then I would take it for a hunt. This, obviously, I wouldn't be hunting deer with this, or any sort of medium to big game. That would be for, any kind of rat, beaver, raccoon, possum. I've never actually hunted crow. I've wanted to eat crow, but crow's kind of a smart bird, and I don't want to be known to them for shooting them, so I've just never hunted crow. Personal opinion and thoughts on it. Let me see if I can turn this on for you. If we can actually see in there. Okay, so there's green on max. That's blue on 1, 2, 3. Blue might be kind of hard to see, mostly because of the camera. It's focused a little better there. That's blue on max, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, 3. Then it's going to go off. Then it'll be red 1, red 2, and red 3. Cycle through just to show you green. That's green 1. Green is probably the best. Green 2 and green 3. Depending on the background, what you're targeting or shooting at, the background, what's behind it, the color of what you're actually aiming at. I guess you can pick and have a multitude of colors, but the best overall, I would probably give it to green. Yeah, personal opinion on it. I think they're, oh, I don't know. You can pick these things up in Walmart. I think on a Walmart shelf it's $25 or $30. Might be a little more, a little less, depending. If I go to Amazon right now, it's $35 for just the red version, and to get all three, I think it's $42. So your pricing might vary a little bit, but it's relatively cheap. I see a lot of people compare this to one of the cheapest recommended AR red dots would be a Bushnell, I think it's a Bushnell TRS 25. Might just be a TS 25. I think it's TRS 25. I've actually got one of those too, but I wanted to try this one out, and comparing it to that, I would keep the Bushnell. It just seems like it's put together a little better, and it's a little smaller, less profile, easier to see your peripherals as you're using it, and it just looks nicer. This thing is kind of big and bulky. I mean, this is a fist, my fist, and I don't know, it's kind of big, kind of a big sight on there for a little red dot. But overall, I'm more impressed than I thought I would be with it. I would definitely recommend it. I picked up mine for $20 on, I even forget where I got it. It was some weird site, but it had free shipping and it was only $20. Figured I couldn't go wrong. And I looked up some reviews on it, seen some videos, and some guy just beat the thing. He tested the shockproof. Someone else had it in their shower. Basically just let the shower drizzle over it, and it stayed on. As far as fog proof goes, I haven't seen the best tests on that, but what I can tell you is, from what I can see from the little tests, it'll fog up a little bit, but then the fog kind of goes away fast. So I think if it was actually thick fog out there, it might cake on during it until the fog itself goes away, and then it would defog. And if you happen to breathe on it, it goes away fast. So fog will show up. It's not that it won't, but it does dissipate fast. I obviously didn't do testing, so you might not want to take my word for it, but that's what I'm getting. Get a close-up of the table. I meant to come in over this way so you can kind of see how bulky it is, the kind of size of it. This again is a Ruger 1022, and you can see here it's about the size of the stock, so it's not a small red dot. It kind of reminds me of more of like an ACOG scope for the size, but I mean, looking down it, it's not overly huge. It's not in the way. I like it. It's cheap. Would I hunt with this? Based on that last little shootout with it, that was the first time I had it out. I am going to get this out and try to hunt with it. I'm going to get it on paper, unless when I go to take it out for that hunt and that day, it's just, for whatever reason, when I go to shoot paper, the groups are all weird. I can't seem to know where to hold. But based on what I had with it, I think it's going to do just fine. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video for when I go to do a hunt with it. Maybe I'll film the paper shots, and then if I end up doing that, I'll link it to this so you can kind of go back and forth for anyone wanting to see that. Just kind of focus this and end off here. It's got red, green, and blue. That's what it says. I stand by most of it. It seems like a pretty good sight. Maybe I'll do an update on it too after a while, because it will go on a hunt. I'm definitely going to have more fun with it. If you have any questions or concerns or anything you want to add, if you have one, or if you kind of know the quality of them to add more, maybe I missed something, you can go ahead and ask or comment, leave it down there. And if I'm gonna invite you over, I can at least say goodbye, right? Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless.